This is Daniel, my prompt from week 9. Differences between old and new literacy. Now, when I was a kid, primary literacy was just about learning how to read and write the letters. Nowadays, it's not like that. We encountered a problem of multiliteracies in which, with the multimodality of the cultural systems, as Paul Duckham says, has a range of modalities, especially language, image, and sound. So in that case, we can't just approach literacy the way we used to approach it, because we've got technological advances now, which, as Alan Luke says, new technologies don't simply replace or erase all the systems of communication. Rather, they have a transformative and hybrid effect. So they have a transformative effect of shaping society into new ways of teaching and learning. I remember when I was in Chatham Primary doing my first teaching round, Stuart already said that before in his prompt. So sorry, Stuart, I'm not copying you, man. It's just that we happened to be in the same place, and we happened to have the same assignment. You know what I mean? So they took about something like a week or something to connect a scanner, and in the end, I think Stuart actually was the one who helped him out doing it, because he's a bit of a computer wizard. It's a very worrying situation when it comes to giving the children the right tools to learn what they need to achieve their academic goals. I mean, in the end, we're facilitators of knowledge, and Alan Luke as well says the consequence of these technological changes is that the changes are not even affecting families, regions, communities, etc. Pretty much, if you're not on track of what's happening nowadays when it comes to technology, you're out of the play. Because it's very difficult to find somebody that's less than 30 years old that does not know how to use a scanner or a computer or something like that. It can happen, especially when coming from a place that we are not used to use, or they are not. Well, I shouldn't say we, because Mexico City is a huge thing, but some regions of my country, they really don't have access to the computers, so they come to a bigger city and they encounter with the problem that they have to know at least how to use Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and they don't even know what PowerPoint means. Strengths of technology. Well, I think, as Paul Duckham says as well, contemporary cultural forms such as television and internet involve more than the perceptual systems of sight and more than the visual images as a communication mode. So in this sense, I think we've got a very wide strength of technology when it comes to facilitating, as I said, the knowledge of the students. Your position as a teacher in new times, well, my position would be, as I said, the facilitator, but molding the students to a social role that they're going to play eventually. I mean, in the end, those are the kind of citizens that we're sending out there to high school or eventually to a tertiary education system, And we have to be able to give these students what they need according to what we've got. Roger Waters said, well, that guy is a bass player from a band, right? He said, to create a masterpiece, you have to know how to use the elements that are available when they're available. And quoting that, to achieve academic success in our students, I think it's very important. And it's a very important skill that we should have as teachers, to know how these things work. Because as the things to offer in the classroom, well, it's the things that we've got available, but if we don't know how to use them properly, it's going to be a little bit difficult to teach them. Or however, I forgot about the word that I was going to say. Sorry, overseas background. Ha ha ha. You can't say anything, can you? No, just joking. So the things to offer in the classroom, things that are available, things that are in use, but things that are safe. We can't just let the students just jump into the internet, because that's most of the problem nowadays. We can't just tell to the children, learn how to use these things, because we're meant to know how to use them first. So the things we offer in the classroom is the technology that we've got available, used in the best of ways. Now, brackets. We don't need to have a plasma TV to watch VTN, do we? Well, it's as simple as that. We don't really need to have big equipment as long as we learn how to use it at its best. It's like, using making the student get the most out of his potential, his own potential. I don't know, kind of fixes. Well, I think this is it, buddy. See you later.